squeaking belt. We're going to show you how to diagnose that. Turn the car off. All right, so we got our breaker bar here on the tensioner. Push down and then just slide it off of one of the smooth pulleys here. Now, for the supercharger system, the only real pulley is the alternator. So you can still run it this way. When you do the inner belt, you want to be very careful because that has the water pump on it. So you don't want to run it long without the water pump. This looks like a grip tech pulley with the grooves on it. And listen to these bearings. Okay, so we have this belt all the way nowhere near that lower crank pulley anymore. We're going to start it and see if we still hear the squeaking. Okay, no squeaking at all. Notice if how the blower moved a little bit from the vacuum. That's pretty cool.
And we did get an immediate battery life from that because there's no
alternator, of course.
On
so
right now. We
know it's one of these pulleys. We can remove them. That one doesn't sound good either. Yeah, I bet you that's it. Listen to this. That's what we're probably hearing.
Yep. It does sound like it's actually coming from down that way, too.
Okay. Broke that loose. It was just a 13 millimeter. Here it is. You can hear it. It shouldn't spin like that either.
Yeah.
This is how it should spin.
A little preload to it.
So, I think these are both 100 millimeter. So, we can just put this one right on. Drop that bolt there. Okay. Now, a lot of people damage these pulleys by tightening them down too much. We're going to go ahead and torque it down. Perfect. That one's bad too. All right, we're going to take our 1/8 Allen. Remove all these. Now we're actually going to knock this out of the back. Okay, so 1 inch is like the perfect size for this. Old one's out. Make sure it's clean. Okay, I want to try something. So there is a trick to throw this in the freezer to contract it a little bit before you pound it in. Getting there. I think I might, yeah, that's going in there pretty good. But see how that's right on the inside? I actually need it a little bit bigger than 1 inch. Let me grab it like a 1 1/8. There we go. Okay. Listen to what you don't hear. Perfect. That's how a bearing is supposed to work. Now, I really like these pass-through ones just because they're so narrow. So you can see when we're trying to get onto this little guy here, it gives us a little bit more room there. That, or you know, one of our ratcheting wrenches will also work.
Although that pulley is a little concave, so the ratcheting run might not fit in there.
There we go. You want to get this wrench out as soon as you can, because this is see this one. I can definitely hear it. There we go. Okay.
All right, now that I left my brother holding this tensioner.
Looks good there. So this one's replaced, that one's replaced. This, we didn't have a 90 millimeter, and it, you know, needs to be replaced, but let's see if that at least took the squeaking away for now.
Make sure all the ribbed pulleys are in their track.
On the right sides of all the tensioners, the idlers, and everything. Yeah, everything looks good.
All right.
Fire her up. Purrs like a kitten. Now we know that that pulley down there needs to be replaced. You can hear it squeaking a little bit, but we got the other ones. Very nice. Spinning. Pedal lamps. Nice, echoing off the buildings.